Okay, are we live? Yes, we are live. And as this is not a pre-record, I cannot do that. Let's get to my channel. Oh, I really need to learn how to do the startup, but I had no way to set this up again because I was busy and just home. Yeah. Alright, do I hear myself? I think so. Whoop, whoop. There we go. Alright, microphone check, input check. Now let's do this. Title for Discord posting. Let's get the chat in the right location already. There we go. Discord. Alright, so got all the posts up, got the chat up and running, got the video up and running. It's always double checking everything. There we go. This was not a fun day. So much information to process and all the things to calculate and like still trying to keep everything in check, to get everything for Smurf ready and whoo. Okay, camera positions, just one, I'm screwing things up, cannot see the chat now. Now I can see the chat, is the camera angles good? Yeah, good enough now. Good enough now. Whew. Oh, my hair is a mess, everything is a mess, mentally a mess. But it's a good mess. It's not a terribly bad thing stress, but it's still stress. So I'll need to take care of that. I'm trying to pause that. So, made a lot of. Why is my camera darker than normal? I don't know. Find it out. At least I can do that edge a little bit there. There we go. That's better. So, made a click system where you can actually snap them in and they line up. Still need to fine tune that this is repeatable, because after a couple times the plastic will wear down. Still puzzling that out that this becomes actually clickable with repeating process, because a couple times doing this. And this one is just getting loose again. Technically that's a problem, but swapping it out, you want them connected. So there is a small top. Is this the correct one? Oh, it's not the correct one. The top is a little bit easier to lose, should be, right? I should. Then I have not printed this correctly. Damn it. Okay, still fine tuning. So I want the top a little bit looser. That it's at least easier to connect. Because if we go to this one, that's a whole body elevator. And yeah, the camera is already almost there. So this is a whole elevator system. And yes, I can add and remove stacks, because the thing itself is also clickable. This is like that. I can add pieces. So as long as the motor can handle it, I can keep adding pieces. So when I put the top in place, that's always the hardest one. So building wise, yeah, so this one is now good. So you go in there, you turn it in the correct way. And if the whole thing is actually put in, and let's see if we can make a cool camera angle that works. A tiny bit, so let's, it should be this one, so you should see it in there. And doing that. And we turn the power on. Oh, I won't get stuck. There we go. Oh. Something is not right. Why is it clicking now? Oh, I know. At least I think I know. Yep. I need to make it flatter, so the bottom can stick out, so I'm currently reprinting that, should be. I didn't start it yet. Blue. I thought I clicked on start. You silly. Okay, send to connect, because I'm printing a second one, because of the phone with one motor. So double check, everything is okay. Yes. I hope the speed is probably good, so this is gonna take 2.5 hours. Maybe I can stream that long, maybe not. Like, I'm still pretty tired. But this should make it stable. So if we grab a marble, and there it comes, and it's going up. And that was the wrong point. But you can see how far it already can go. Like, this is just pretty cool. And it works, and like, I really love seeing that it's going up there. And that works. And I can remove one, add a couple, but yeah, still cleaning out these. I can go higher. With this height, around 10 marbles, it goes slower. But it's still working, which is cool. Which means we can go higher. So if you build a very, very big one, you cannot do too many marbles at the same time, because the motor cannot handle it. But hey, do three marbles for a whole track that takes 5 minutes, and it brings them up again. That's pretty cool. I mean, I think it's pretty cool. At least I hope so. And print is starting. Okay, I need to watch this one for a while, because this is new plastic, and I have not really checked out the parameters of all that, but this is all pretty cool. So pretty excited that it works. Still fine-tuning some small stuff because I keep finding small bugs and I'm like, that needs a readjustment. That's also need a readjustment. It's never ending. But again, that is the fun part of doing this, of finding like, damn it, why is this one not working? Go to the Fusion model, update it, tweak it all the way, and see where it goes. And that's the part I'm just really enjoying. So we all have small pieces here. I have already printed a lot of these, so doing all that. I have a couple centerpieces that really is stringy, so that needs to be cleaned up by a lot. This plastic I cleaned in the oven and it's still stringy, so that's probably the slicer settings. And this is just PLA and I'm very confused, so this is a mixed type, so this has a lot of filler. And yeah, the same with the silk is stringy as hell. And yeah, if you don't spot that too fast, then it gets more stringy. Yay! But yeah, I have a lot of pieces, and hopefully in time I can add a second elevator or third elevator or sixth elevator and just have the Marble Madness going everywhere. And pretty excited about that because that's hopefully gonna be very bloody cool. I hope so. At least that's when I'm trying it, right? But yeah, I have a lot of cleaning to do. So these ones also need cleaning. Everything needs cleaning, and like doing all that. Old versions, cables everywhere. So let's put this there. Throw that one over there. This one over here. Broken here. Broken there. Now we have some space because one, yeah, I have a lot of cleaning to do. Oh, I have so much cleaning to do. I was so busy with other appointments and things that I did not have the time to actually do this, so there we go. I'm gonna take a sip of drink because otherwise I forget my liquids. That's important. It's important to watch your health, watch your food, and do all that. But I hope everyone is having a good day. I'm making progress and I'm still like finding out the business parts, doing all that. Yeah, it's a lot harder than you think, and I'm really trying to get the lamp up and running, but I want to do it in a correct way, which takes time. I cannot do that in just a blink of an eye and like, oh, it's done. Yeah. Oh. Where is my tool? Over there. And do all that. That's the challenge. It's like, I really want to say like, oh cool, I'm gonna put the lamp online, but one, I'm responsible. Two, I need to do still a lot of testing and prototyping, and before I can say I can give you guys all the lamp. And I'm excited for it, and I really want to do it, but I don't want to do hasty mistakes, which I am doing my best to be careful with. Because if I don't, oh, this one's good. Yeah, then I'm responsible for mistakes that happen at other places, and that is something I don't want to do. Oop. Also, taxes, not fun. Oh, no, not fun. But they need to be done. Oop. Here. Cool, electronics working. Wait. Did I print? I printed the wrong ones again, huh? Yeah, I printed the wrong ones again. I think I printed the wrong ones again. So for now, they work, but they're not that clean of a pad down. I need to watch out for which one is which one. Oh. So still on track for 600, hopefully a little bit more, but at least I'm gonna have a decent huge demo for on Smurf and make it all work. Still, it's a lot of magnets, so watch out for that. So these are the magnets I have still left. I still have a couple others that are smaller and too big and decently broken. I am inserting the magnets every time just manually. I'm gonna make a version where you can put them in while printing, which works, but that means I can only print them on the day, because if I do it on the night and 4 in the night, it stops and it stands down for 4 hours while waiting. The Rhetoric will disable itself and the Prusa will just stop, and I had no good experience with that, so hence I'm doing this so I can keep printing. And that makes things, for me at least, easier. Like a little bit manual work, but I can spread this over the day, which currently not doing. I'm doing everything at the same moment, which I'm not always that smart. No. But there are both options. If people really want to do inserted, I will give them an option, because it's a good option if you have the good setup for that. But for me, it takes 7 hours printing time to print 9 at the same time, and I can insert them around halfway point, 1/3 point, so that is around 5.5 hours of printing time that I can insert them for safety, because I also know that there are a couple with magnetic nozzles or magnetic part, and as there are magnetic balls, they kind of cling to the metal parts of your hot end. Hence, I'm not doing it. My Rhetoric doesn't have magnetic parts, so I should look into that, but that means only in the day I can print that precision, because if I print in the night, I'm wasting a lot of time, and I preferably finish the print, insert the magnets later. Also, the other thing I still am a little bit iffy with, if you forget to put a magnet in a place and you don't notice it, there is no way to fix it. I can insert a magnet anytime I want if I see a missing spot. If one falls out, I can grab another magnet, plug it in. That's why I like the whole piece. It takes a little bit more time spread over, but you have a little bit more control of like, ooh, I made a mistake. Because if this piece has no magnets, one missing is okay. But if there are a couple missing and you didn't notice that, ooh.
You are listening to 24/7 London Radio.
That's not a thing I would be happy about. But mostly, again, that is a preference that how I like to do it. But it is what it is. I need to be careful with that. But yeah, people will call this the ASMR thing. Like, I can't. ASMR is weird, but that's my opinion. Like, I don't understand that. Yeah. I have a weird cut here. Oh, printer make the bump. Yeah. Okay. Printer's printing. I need to up the temperature when it's done. So when the first layer is done, I need to up the temperature, because my normal setting is 215 Celsius and this plastic can go a lot higher. So I'm gonna put it a bit higher and see how that looks while printing. So as I just said, new plastic roll, new filament provider that I have never used. So I need to learn how the plastic works. And I'm doing that with trial and error while directly printing. So let's see how it works. At least I hope. So let's see if the first layer is already connecting. Okay. First part looks good. Okay, I dig it. Yes. Okay. First layer so far looks good, so I am happy. Oh man, I really need the camera when I plug it down, because currently it's in the same room, which is handy, but I want to move this all down so it's not printing where I am. Then I need a couple cameras and line those up. I really want to make a track where the camera can move to each printer, and like if they're printing I can just inspect that printer and just move the camera. Would be cool. But that's a bit more pricey than just install the 2 cameras. But anything has their range. And that is fun. That is fun. Ooh, voila. Yeah, these ones are really stringy, so this takes some time. Yeah, these are really stringy. There's nothing much to do against. But yeah, this piece has more surface space, so they are a little bit less prone to snap off. I had a plastic that I was like, okay, that looks be fine, but that one was so prone for ripping off the first layer that I couldn't print with it. So I tried to cool it down, no effect. I tried to go slower, no effect. It just kept going off the bat. Just basic PLA. I just couldn't understand it. I have dried it for half a day. I'm printing slower, faster. Nothing has grip on it anymore. It's PLA from last year. Like I'm really puzzled. That is looking good. Okay, I like this color. First layer almost done, almost done, almost done. There we go. And it goes in hybrid mode, and I think I'm gonna print it a little bit slower. Holy crap, these ones are really stringy. Should be fine. Oop. Yeah, a little bit stringy is not that bad, but this is pretty awful. We're almost there. Yeah, there we go. That's layer 2. Should be. Yes. Okay. Already see the stringy, but let's up the temperature to 5. That temperature should be fine. There we go. All right. Let's see, check once in a while, couple layers up. Let's see how it shapes up. New plastic is always a little bit scary of like, will it go correctly? Will it go good? And where's my lighter? Oh. There we go. Found it. This is PLA, but it acts like silk, which is a bit surprising. And that after drying, I am decently puzzled why. I mean, I never had to change retraction settings between PLA types, or plastic types at all. I always kept that the same. So is that really affecting things? Oh, that should be weird. But it's possible. It is possible that something changed there, or if all the plastic is going worse, and I see it also on the other ones, it's worse than before. I'm printing on 2 printers, so why is it still changing? It's on 2 printers, so that makes sense. It's the plastic. Could absolutely be not doing it correctly. I can be wrong, but then if it is on 2 printers and it's not 2 the same printers, it's a Retric and a Core 1. So then in the mind you would say that is the plastic, but this is just, that is pretty rough, because even the camera can actually pick it up. So it's plastic cotton candy. Yeah, this is not great, so what could be the case? The plastic itself looks good, it's a little bit wobbly. This is on the Retric, so I know that one has a little bit of problems with the belts. I think I fixed that with the last iteration. Something here? All right, there we go. All right. Yeah, I don't feel super happy about it, but stringing is easy to fix, so it's a lot better than just doing that. And this one almost has no stringy. Yeah, it's the same plastic. What the crap? Tiny ones. This is how silk should behave. Tiny bit of string. This is too much. But that works. Hey, SMG S2Z. That's a cool name. How you doing? Hey, Ursel. How are you, man? How is everyone doing? Look. Hi, elevator. And I have way more. But first cleaning up. That's like, this is a bloody elevator, man.
The Center for Stress Management.
OWT? I have no clue what that means, man. But look. Well, on this height, if I put 9 balls into it, it goes a little bit slower. But it still works. But like, still works. Which is really cool, man. Like, we have an elevator in the marble contraption now. Yes! And I have way more pieces now because I'm printing all day. Got a couple of these cleaned up, so after cleaning we can go even higher. And hopefully with all the new pieces make a marble track going down, at least puzzle it out in how to do that. Like, it's really cool, man. But we're already at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're already going 12 high. No. I don't know how to do that. No, because the you need this top part to actually exit it, and you cannot do it in the center because then the marble there gets stuck. So no, only one height. There might be a way. I'm not doing that. Like, no. Oh, no. If I find a way to fix the top part, so if I find a way to get this one also in the down state, then yes. But as long as I have this piece like this, dropping on different heights, impossible. It's too many micro parts. Like, there's a solution, there's too many micro parts, and I am not agreeing with that. Like, I still want to try to keep it simple. The elevator is already bloody complex. So no. But SMG and Herschel, how are you guys doing today? I hope your day was good. Mine was decent stressful, but good stress. Good stress, but stress. I hope both of you are doing fine. Like, that's the most important part. And I have a lot of stringy. I don't know why. Like, really a lot of stringy. Holy moly. Too much stringy. Like, I literally can just grab it. I'm not happy about, but tweak settings. Worst part is I have same stringy, less stringy, and a bit confused why. But we get there. Oh. Almost broke my own fingers. Ooh. Nice. Nice. Progress being made, huh? Yeah, I'm still puzzling out the whole business part and how to do that, and taking in all the options and look at which one is the best possible. Actually, selling things is hard. 200. Ooh, nice. Wait, 200 movement? Oh, 200 cuts. Ooh. That's a lot of cuts. Flames all the way! Still, the plastic is cool because it's like color changing. So green to pinkish purple. It's so cool. And we still need to add all the magnets, of course. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, we're almost at 10. Nice. But these are not in the correct system. do, 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 do. But yeah, so I think the marble contraption part is easily up and running for Smurf. Just the final tweaks in the elevator, then installing all the magnets, of course. And then it's just the lamp is left, which... Really need that multi-tool printer, man. I really need the multi-tool printer. Ooh. That's patience, time. It will come. In time, it will puzzle out and do all that. But we'll get there. We will get there. Having fun with it, hopefully in time. Ten pieces. So let's move that one over there because we have too many already. Oh, let's make a new stack. See, almost no stringy, same stuff. Like, I'm really confused. Pretty sure I've not cleaned it because the stringies that are there should be disappearing with one flame, so I have not cleaned this one. Whoop whoop. Yeah, I can literally grab it with my fingers, like that's how much string it is. It's definitely not good. I have screwed something up, but for now, nothing to do against. Nothing to do against. And while it's a nuisance, I mean a flame torch and it should be gone, so yeah. So we get there. Too much string, like I'm not agreeing with this. This is too much. Well, still easy to clean up. Yeah, we're almost there. No, it's plastic, but when you twirl it up, it feels like glass fiber, but less sharp. So I had a couple actually failing because the ground part was not good, so the first layer came separated, and that was frustrating. Like on the Rhetoric, I still need to set it up that wait now, words, come on, I can say it. The Rhetoric has not disable object because it failed, but I also never had the Rhetoric fail on the first layer or getting separated from the layer. That bad I got an advice by someone from the 3D Musketeer Discord group. Man, that thing just, it really sticks good. Like, holy crap, that thing is just like, If you cool it down, then you can just, the plate is very thin, but it's very grippy, which is really cool. So I have no problems there, but I had some starting problems with the Core 1, the first layer just not connecting at all. This stuff looks good too, so let's up the temperature a little bit more. Because I know it's a silk type, so if it is too cold, it will just separate very easily. I will see. I will see. There we go. Oh, this one is stringy. Like, not good string. Ooh. But this is the way it works. There we go. Ba, 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 ba. Also probably slicer settings, but I have put the first layer on the screw parts on 5%, and it's still going insanely fast on first layer, and I don't want that. If I print and I see the speed and I put on 50%, it doesn't feel like 50%. It has scaling issues. I feel like there is a mismatch there. Like every time I think like, it's going 50%, but for the screws, because they angled in that direction going up, I just do this very slow to get the good line, because if this goes too fast, it warps up and it will rip it off the plate. And yes, I tried. This is the thing that can get ripped off on the Rhetoric, because every time the nozzle moves over to the next object and it then grabs one of those corners, it's just gone. But it's the only thing I really found out like cool. That's the one thing grabbing it off the plate, but that is because the plastic is warping up and getting attached to the nozzle while it's moving. And the Rhetoric has a really high speed moving wise, so that small connection, boink. Nope, don't burn my own fingers. Not the smartest thing to do, man. Not the smartest thing to do. Must say, I'm getting a headache from the pain. Yeah, I tried that and it just didn't. Like, and just on the printer, I put it down to 50% because normal speed is fine, and these ones on 45% printing good. If I put it at 51 at the time, it's not going great. If I put 5 up, I can go faster. But screw that, I want good quality. So I'm just going slow and steady and making progress instead of assuming I'm going too fast, fucks it up, fucks up more plastic, waste all the time. Just do that. But yeah. Oh. And this one is perfectly clean too. Just one stringy. Okay. Alright. I'm not complaining. And why is my... There. Now I can read you hopefully a little bit better. But yeah, like... The disconnect of the speed, well, it doesn't feel 50%. Maybe it's just my feeling or my eyes and I'm just playing tricks on myself. But like something there's like doesn't feel right. It does not feel right. But again, I'm not the best with slicer settings. I just design stuff. Yeah, I've literally put it on 60 and my normal print speeds are on 150, 180, and every time I see it, it doesn't look like 50. Or the outside is going very slow and the infill is just like... And I don't see an infill setting for the first layer that I can tweak. Or I'm blind again. Like, I've not seen it in the same section of first layer speeds. It's like, no, it's just going vroom. Oh. Okay, so this is already 20 pieces that I need to magnetize. But again, no stringy. Again, no stringy. Here we go, stringy. Yeah, it's just... I've seen people like, oh, I want to go fast on my first layer. No, screw that. Like, I'm just going slow and steady. Slow and steady wins the race more times than fast and yeah. But that's my experience of 3D printing for so long, and I'm used to the old days where you use the paint tape to actually improve adhesion on a glass pad that was not heated at all. I'm back from the day where you didn't have heated beds. Huh. Well, the Delta I started with had a heated bed. It was not that great, but it was heated. It was heated. It worked. Ish. Right. It was not able to get hot at all, but at least it was better than room temperature. Maybe 5-6 Celsius. But it worked. It bloody worked. Yeah, well, those were fun times. The old days of like, no, I knew what a 3D printer was, and you're making stuff, and you show it to people like, what the fuck is that? How did you do that? Well, I modeled it and printed it, and then people are really surprised. And people in this time are still surprised. Yeah, a good foundation is important. I'm not earning money with my prints, so they don't have to be that fast. But if you're printing fast for the income, it also feels wrong. That's like the reaction of, I'm gonna print fast so I can print more parts. So if you have a guaranteed success rate, then yes. But if your success rate is 10% or 15 or 20%, and by going a little bit slower, you can reduce that to 5% instead of 10-15%, you're still making more profit while printing slower. But if you have a model, you have it fully slide down, yeah. And yes, you can print fast, and with the Core 1 and other printers, you can say, that one failed, skip that one now. And you save the time, you save the plastic. But not a lot of printers do that, and I notice with a lot of big farms, they don't have the eyes to actually inspect that each object on the same bed will fill. So they just take the hit. And by some of those things, I really see, like, if you slow it down by 10%, the first layer, couple the starting up layers, and squeak a little bit, your failure rate goes from 20% down to 5%, and good model design, you can reduce it to even less. But there I noticed that a lot of people cannot be bothered to do that. Like, they just don't care. They don't care if it fails or not. They just keep printing. Because that's the mindset. Like, that still feels wrong, but that's the mindset for a lot of people. Just fuck it, prints. If it fails, I print it again. I don't care. And you do you. That's yeah. Let's clean this up here. That is really a you do you, but preferably not me. Yeah. It's a mindset. I don't want that mindset. Like, preferably not. I just want my success rate 100%, which is literally impossible because it will always fail. But I like to have the mindset I'm going for that 100% success rate. Depends. Bad addition is often just a refire if it is only dirt and not a structure. Yes. Like for me, these parts are pretty small. So if you go too fast with this, the corners will grab up and then the piece will. Also, when you're bridging and the bridge warps up, it can grab the piece and completely separates this small piece from the bed. So yeah, you can do this fast if you have those components nailed down. I'm just going a little bit slow and steady because it feels a lot better. And again, plastic dependent, time dependent, temperature dependent, everything has effect on it. Because if my room is colder, I notice it prints a little bit different. Is the outside weather actually windy? I have more, not moist, but airflow from the outside leaking into my room. That airflow has bloody impact. I was so puzzled out for 2 days, also for a whole day, almost 2 days, why my printer was not printing correctly. The first layer was always fucked up. Even on a close core 1, the cold airflow from outside the window, because the wind is mostly from my house direction, that direction. But those 2 days was the wind that direction. And I have a window on that direction that was leaking already always. But with the wind in that direction, the cold got in so structurally consistent that there was a cold airflow inside of the core 1. Because all those small gaps on the sides, and that cold had impact. Yeah, that was a frustrating day and a half finding that one out. That was not fun. But I was able to conclude what the problem was and why. That was one half day of real frustration and just being really frustrated at myself, like, why is this going on? Yesterday you worked perfectly fine. Why are you being a bitch today? Like, oh, that. Oh, that's I couldn't laugh about that when I found out, but I was happy to find out. But at the same time, damn it, damn it. Oh. That's better. Alright, we're almost past 30 again. So that is 406 plus 30. So that's 436 now. Well, not magnetized, of course, so if we magnetize this whole stack, so... I think we're gonna reach the 40 there today. So. Will the magnets actually work? No clue. We'll find out. Yep. This one is a little bit scruffy on the outside. Where is my cutter? Hello? There we go. There it is. Clean it up a tiny bit because I don't want a part sticking out. It has effect on the structure. And here I am opening a window next to the bed slinger, printing largest print pad part to the outside print pulled through. Yeah. Plastic is weird. Sometimes it works, sometimes like, nah, I'm having a bad day, good luck. It's so... Oh man, I mean, I had that on my Delta. The Delta just didn't give a shit. Like, even the bed was just 5 Celsius hotter and it should be 30 and it was 12 or 13 Celsius in my room and the bed was barely getting to 20 and it sticked. Like, I cannot really recall an object that got pulled off the Delta bed. Like, that, it's an old beast of now 10 years, well, almost 11, yeah, technically 11, yes. So 11-year-old Delta, and it's pulling through. And then the new printers you see like one air breathing, like nope, down. Like it's so sometimes funny and weird how that works, but and I always say it with a little bit of cynical, but ABS is the princess plastic. Well, we have new plastics that are way worse than ABS, but back in the day you had PETG, PLA, and ABS. And in that time I always said like, ABS is the princess under the plastics. Try to guess why. Oh wow, this is... that's sharp. Because I just appreciate that one. It's really funny. But like, the mindset for me why ABS was always the princess under plastics is the sentence of, if the airflow is different, if the temperature is different, if you go a little bit too fast or go a little bit too slow, the plastic will warp and it will pitch. It's a really good plastic. It looks really good. It's really awesome. Until one variable is off and then it's pitching. So it's a princess because princess is a bitch. But now we have other plastics that are way worse than ABS. So ABS is, I don't think I define it as the princess of the plastics anymore. I think there's another one that's always way worse. I mean, even PLA and PETG can be worse than ABS because there are so much filler stuff that you're technically just printing ABS with a PLA tag. Yeah. But yeah, ABS has a tendency to warp pretty fast and get loose of the bed. Ow. Ooh, that was a small sting. And PLA mostly behaves. PETG sometimes warps because the bed's too cold and you get an airflow. But yeah, and PETG is just stringy as hell. But hey, takes time. We get there. But even the PETG stringy can get reduced because one, get the most moist out of it. Oh yeah, in comparison, ABS is not too bad. Polycarbonate and I don't know what poly. And okay, so PC and PA and so on are a bit more problematic, but can all be done with a chamber. Yes, you need a chamber. PA, PA is nylon. Oh, cool. I'm not really good with the short words, so that's why I'm getting stuck there. But I knew that PC is polycarbon. Where's that? Right? Yeah, that's PC is polycarbon. Everyone says PC and I'm like, why are you talking about the computer? Huh? Because my mind is so hard with remembering all the short words. It's how my silly mind works. I cannot stop that. PA is nylon. Yeah, I never printed with that. I never had it, so I have no clue. I really have no clue. Ooh. But yeah, heat the chamber up, get the nozzles higher up, get everything temperature. Polycarbonate, yes, and polypropylene, yeah, PP. In short, is so much worse. Oh man, I have seen videos about that stuff. Polypropylene, not fun. But the whole everyone that tested it went away with the joke, like really cool. It's just having cynical fun with it. Will YouTube flag me? Probably not, because the joke is played too much. Hey, already magnetized. Nice. Almost done with the cleaning. Then it's magnet time. This time I'm not gonna do it with my thumb and just with the card. I need to learn myself, use the card. And don't use my thumb, because I'm gonna wreck my thumb and yeah. But I am interested in the, how do you call it? Not streamer. It's new stuff that just came out, and it is a combination of TPU, but can be bouncy, and if you print it at different speeds, it's the hardness, because it's the explodey one, so they have gases and set out. So the harder you do it, the more it expands. Foaming. The foaming TPU, that's the one. I'm really interested in that when I get to U1, because U1 has, yeah, Romer. That one, I'm still looking forward for that one and play with that. Like, I'm not much of printing my whole shoe in TPU and that Romer stuff, but I'm interested in making a foot sole that actually works for me, because
You are listening to
every time one part of my left foot, so the small toe and the ring toe, I think, if I said that correctly, after a walking time, it just falls asleep. So if I can make a different foot bed there, that I don't get a sleepy left corner feet, that will be great. Because that means that I don't have to pay the bloody high expensive shoe adjustments that I have. Because diabetic, I can do that, but it's still pricey, and if I can save on that stuff by making it myself, probably the plastic need to recalculate, and the plastic cost, print time compared to the sole, probably evens out. But the thing is, for me, I've made it myself instead of doing it by someone else. Maybe? Looks cool. And yeah, you can make some cool cosplay parts with that, and you need some more flexibility. go a bit more air gappy. You want some structure in it? Lower the temperature. Like, that is such a neat trick that you can do with multi-tool. And I think I say it correctly. Yeah, okay, so the Bambu Labs can do it because it's all the same plastic. But the one nozzle bamboos cannot switch temperature that fast. Or should not be able to do that. So technically you can do it, but I don't think the slicer actually allows it. I'm not sure if the slicer, no, the slicer should not allow that. Also, switching out the Roamer foaming TPU is not fun. And it's pretty flexible, so it's not, no, it doesn't work because the AMS cannot handle that stuff. You need to do manually TPU and then insert it, and then it can print on the dual nozzle Bambu printers. That works fine because you put one in and you do it manually in, and then you never put it out. But with the Roamer stuff, you actually need the 4 nozzles to actually get 4 types of density and expansion part. You cannot do it with 2. 2 works, but well, no, we want 4. Come on, we want to get more. I really hope the foaming stuff works with the index too. That's gonna be bloody awesome. Like, finding out that if that stuff TPU works good with the index, then we can go to slower densities and expansion parts in not 4 sections but 8 sections. That's gonna look cool. Then we also have more nozzles, so we can switch it out with different plastics, mixing it in. So you can mix it with other TPUs, or with PETG, or with PLA, and make that work. Because you have the nozzle capacity to do that. And that's kind of cool. But index is not alive yet. We're still waiting on it. Still waiting on it. Yeah, come on, you guys can do it. Bring it out. We're all waiting, man. We're all waiting. Oh, it's gonna be excited. But at the same time, slicers really need to catch up. Like, this is the time for software to implement all the cool features, and in a technical sense, you can get market dominance if you play your cards right with your slicer software. That's gonna be a challenge. I'm gonna take a drink. Alright, let's check chat control. Like, I don't think I have that. What? Is that an automatic timeout thing that I cannot screw? What? Let me check. Okay, timed out. Hopefully the timing out works soon again. Stream settings. I don't think I can change that, man. That sucks. Moderation basic. Okay, don't hold any comments. I cannot even see the message, so the YouTube itself kicked in. That sucks. I don't have black wards. Okay, wait. Let me try this. So, give me a moment. We're gonna try something. Because fuck it, you're always here and I think you will behave. Cool. You should be able to type now. Yeah, you should be able to type right now. If you're not typing right now, that this should work. It's yeah, okay, I'm gonna check that after stream. Just be careful about it. But that's, I don't have moderation on. I really have no moderation on, just links. Yeah, he can talk again. All right. Well, fixed it. That's how you get moderator. And that's how you get moderator. Yours was just fake. No, I cannot type the word. Make me moderator. And I did it, huh? I felt for that one. Yeah, it's fine. But yeah, that's weird. So at least you should be able to type it now because you're a moderator, but let's test it at the end of the stream. Let's test it at the end of the stream, like if you can type the word again, and if you still get muted. Because I think that's a moderator thing that should work, but I didn't see any pop-up that like, is this text banned? So I should get the pop-up of like, oh, this person said a bad word, will you allow it? I don't see that. I don't see it anywhere. I don't see it in the other chat. I don't see it in the stream feedback. I don't see any pop-up, and that pop-up should be there. I don't see it, man. So if that doesn't pop up, yeah, but you're able to see it because I don't see any pop-up that you said that. And as the owner, I should at least see the comment in a red line of like allow or not. Yeah, but at least you didn't lose. You're not chatted out. Okay. Hey, good to know. We're gonna find it out later. We will find out how that works, because I dislike that. Like, I dislike word banning, because I don't see a reason for that if people mistype things. Yeah, oh, you're gonna learn. But yeah, like, I understand that the moderation is there, that you enable it, but I have moderation off, at least on the comments. So live chat is maybe different. Let's see. Then we open here. Community moderation. Pops it up over here. None. Save. If it goes out of hand, we just ban the person. So you should be able to type it now because I have the the auto stuff off, but I still need to see that message. Yeah. I still need to see the message as the owner in the live stream. I should be able to see the message, which is that's the confusing part. I should still see the message, even if you mistyped it. You get the warning, but I can still say allow or not allow. That's a live streaming function. Twitch had that, so I assume YouTube had that, and I see the pop-up like you can show and do it, because I could give you another way of moderating, which I'm not doing, and then you can actually see that. Missing the S key without the key part still is okay. I'm gonna type it at the end of the stream too and see what happens. Because that should not be working like that. That is weird. No. I'm agitated by that because that's a control part that I have no control about. That's YouTube dictating you cannot say that word, and if you mistype or the word is bad, but someone says it in a different language, which doesn't mean the same thing, I dislike that control. That should not be needed unless I apply it myself. That's the key difference. It's not applied by me. I am really annoyed by it. I don't like that. I don't have a ban list, at least not yet. If I need it, I will implement it myself, and then I accept I have done this. But this is not something I have control over, and that's not fun. That's, yeah, not really happy with that. But hey, we found a bad word. We found a bad word. We found the bad word. Found it. Yeah, it happens. So yeah, I think for now the elevator works nice. I'm not gonna change much on that, just some small tweakies. And because everything is split in parts, I don't have to reprint the whole thing. I just fix the things I really need to fix. I love that with 3D printing design, that you don't have to swap out everything if you do that proper. And yeah, okay, that's where is that thing? Like, I have some elephant food here, which I should not have. Where is... I should have a silly thing here that should work, right? Where did I put it? Not there, not there. I have it somewhere here. Okay, at least let's check the printer. Looks to go good. That is awesome. Did I put it here? No. Huh. Where's that thing? I know I have it somewhere. Because this is actually a good thing to test it out with. No, I don't see it anymore. Here, no. Right. Wait, is it just not sending the message? Maybe YouTube chat is just being derpy. Yeah, maybe YouTube chat is just being derpy. Cool, then I can claim it like, I had 100 views, but no one was talking because there was an error message. Oh, that's cynical. We get there. Yeah, at least, like, if it is an error, then I won't see the pop-up message like that, so maybe it's just bugging out. That. I mean, if YouTube itself is derping and you just by accident typed in shoes without an S and you think it triggers on that, well, it's just a cynical error. That's a bloody perfect timing. Yeah. Maybe YouTube is derping. I have no control or sense how to check that. YouTube chat down? Google that? Maybe one of those websites is actually tracking that, and maybe, I don't know. actually never checked that one. Like I can say, I can go to is this website down, and it will say like this website is down or yes or no. But I don't know if YouTube chat is also in a system like that. I would assume so. Maybe it's just being derpy right now. I mean, millions, billions of people watch live streams and YouTube itself, so it can derp out pretty easy. I mean, that's what I would think. Yeah. Oh, now let's get my mouse back. Ooh, burnt plastic in my nose. Yep, 40 plus. Oh, now I cannot see the message. There we go. Ooh, it has to be content related. Okay. I don't know. No good clue about that. Still weird, yes. Nope. Oh. Ah, crap. Yep. Oh, sugar. I need to grab some food. Be right back. We'll check. I need to grab some food. Oh, yeah. Be right back. All right, there we go. Yeah, that is chat being derpy. That is not. Because if you say a bad word. No, because if you say a bad word, it's not an error. No, errors are not like, if you say a bad word, you get moderated. You get a warning that it's a bad word. This is an error. This is YouTube chat being absolutely derpy. This is YouTube chat being absolutely derpy. Because I'm gonna check. Live chat not working. Okay, there's no live feed for that, or at least I cannot Google it, so let's continue with what we're doing here. But yeah, I don't see the warning, so this is literally the chat. This is just the something is derpy. Error is not, because the moment you say an actual bad word, you get a warning. Yeah. No, I cannot help. Don't worry, I cannot help it. So this is out of my reach. If I ban sugar on my ban list, and then you say sugar, then you should get the sentence like, this word is not allowed. Type it in a different way, or type something not with that word. Error is just YouTube being YouTube and YouTube being YouTube. Whoop whoop. But yeah, my sugar is low, so I'm gonna be extra derpy now. Also, today, I had a fast emergency going to the dentist. Yeah. So, I have braces on the bottom part for my teeth, and the right corner on the corner teeth, so the sharp corner teeth, came loose. So I had a metal part sticking outside onto my teeth, and every time I talked and every time I eat, I was damaging my tongue on the bottom part with that metal piece. So I was going to there, like, yeah, we can maybe do it tomorrow. And then the dentist came in, and I knew very good, like, oh cool, we will fix it now. So I had a metal piece under my tongue every time. Just that was not fun. But I was happy they were able to fix it just on the go, because the next person that actually had the appointment at that time was too late. So he was like, okay, fuck it, let's do it now. Because if that's going on for a couple days and I'm a diabetic, that small bump on the tongue damage, that will get huge and goes bigger and gets very worse very fast. So I'm happy that got fixed. Yeah, I was like, oh, this is gonna take a couple days, and then I cannot talk proper, because every time I talk, my tongue scrapes and touches and gets into that small contact on the bottom too. So every time talking makes it worse. And you really think you're not touching your teeth while talking. Yes, you do. And I didn't think it either, but every time I talk, I could feel that small metal piece smallly scraping into my tongue. Like every bloody time I did. Like, then you notice that you're actually, while talking, you touch your tongue. Your tongue touches your teeth, small edges. Lesson learned. I found that out today. The more you know. But that was like, I was very happy that I just couldn't easily get fixed, and poof. Ooh. So there we go. Alright, couple left, and then I will see how high I can stack it. I think a couple. And then let's see how high one marble will bring up. I'm like, let's see how far it goes. probably not making a marble track, but oh boy. Oh. Like, I need some anti spots because I don't have enough for those, I think. But let's see how high we can go. Let's see how high we can go. So high. Because I still need to magnetize this whole stack of pieces. Yeah, I'm annoyed. Where's that thing? Yeah, okay, so next week is I need to focus on the website, get the web shop up and running that I can not actually sell, but I need to check if the web shop can actually do that. Yeah. Okay, here we go again. This is again. This is a heavy elephant's foot. I'm not happy with it. Wow. I'm very surprised. The motor is taking it like a champ. Damn. And that is really cool. It's really cool. Like, actually surprised. So I was thinking, if I get a higher RPM and I put it with the chip, the power down lower, will the torque be higher, or do I then need to use a planetary gear extrusion to make the plier? Because if I put a higher gear motor in it and put the power a little bit lower, and the speed goes the same, then I would assume that the output, the torque is the same then, right? Or can it differ because there are more gears in the system to actually do it faster? I'm not sure about that step. I actually need to fully test it out, but I don't have the full materials and testing capability to do that. But I think it might work. So if we use the step down chip, the one I got it today, so that one came in. No, yesterday. Doesn't matter when, but I got it. So I can play with those two now. But I have a higher motor. One with a very high RPM. With that thing, can I put it lower then? I think I can. But not sure if my mind is thinking correctly right now. My sugar is low, so probably do that when I have a little bit better focus. Oh, and I really need to get the chats on the stream itself. I forgot to do that, to check that this week. Oh, I need to puzzle that one out. How to get the chat readouts working. Like, I keep forgetting that every time at the end of the stream. It's like, I need to check that. Don't forget that. Next week, start the stream. I forgot it. I forgot it again. But so many people do it, so that should be an easy fight. I just need to remind myself to do that. That takes a little bit of time. Alright, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 49 pieces. Nice. Let's get this away. Let's get that away. Now, let's get all the scrappies away. Oh.
Thanks to our station sponsor, the
Stretchy.
Center for Stress Management.
Let's get these parts in. Let's get these parts out. Oh, got 2 more there for empties. Let's stack them back up. Got 2 more here. Let's see. Because now I can fill up at least these 2. So let's see. So I was able to print a couple more. Right? Yeah. There we go. Line them up on all sides. That one is good. Don't have more, right? No. I need to print more of these now. Yeah, okay, so yeah. I was like, maybe it works, but I had the feeling it should not work. So my hypothesis in my mind was correct. That should not make a difference. But if I use the higher one and gear it down with a planetary gear, then you get more torque, I think. But that's just the puzzle of like puzzling it out and setting it up. Come on. You are not doing enough. Hello? There we go, found it. Okay. You can go down a voltage with what would the 220 ripping and lose not too much torque. It's 5 volt. It's still at 0.8 at 12 RPM and 12 volts. It's 0.9 at yeah. Also, the volt, the amperage dropped off the more marbles you put in because it needs to move more. But hey, that makes sense. But it was still under 0.1, so the splitting to multiple engines still should be fine. Ooh. Oh right, I'm printing 9 more right now. Right? Yeah, I'm printing 9 more, so I can, if I have enough pieces, I can go for more. Nope. Need to stack them right. Okay, we can add all those. So let's go here. Let's have fun with this one. And so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. And 3. 4. That should be good enough. So this one. Okay, it's it's already getting so close to the camera height. Okay, need to move the camera. Which one is correct? This one's correct. Jesus. Oh, I'm missing one. Yeah. I'm really close to the camera height. Okay, everything is still lined up. Yes, okay, put the top on place. And then I can use this one, right? This one over here. What prep? Okay, let's start it. Oh, yeah, it's slowly getting stuck now. There it comes. Still works. There you go. I mean, it still bloody works. Okay, so it's 0.023 amps, so 0.3 amps. And the moment I put it in, it goes to 23. So I will say 23 amps, not 23 amps, but 0.0. It jumps up by 0.04 amps. So 0.04 amps goes up because one marble goes in. Yep. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. They have some straight pieces and magnetized, so. Across the basket. Yeah, I know. So, I'm not sure if the cameras are correct. So, let's put this one over here. Let's see if... It's probably gonna get stuck on the top because it's a little bit iffy and stuff. That's the fine-tuning part, like... So, this. Oof. .7 amps now. Okay, so it jumped up to 0.7 amps from 0.2 amps. So it's really tanking it. But we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 high. We're going 16 high. I'm still printing more parts. Oh, hot damn. What have I done? Oh my god. So, okay, another straight piece. So, okay, the camera is... Okay, I'm gonna try something, so if I can get it... can I do that? So if I push this here, and I put a lamp here... Okay, I need 2 lamps. I need 2 lamps to stack. There, found it. Okay. Let's try this. So we're gonna stack 2 lamps next to it. So hear me out. Now, put this one on top. And hopefully I can give it a little bit more light. Okay, almost. Right direction. Okay, camera's a little bit in the way, but at least now you can see this part better. Hopefully. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the last one was 8, I think. The focus is having hell. 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, I have space for 13 marbles. Okay, they're all in. And current is 0.1 now. Oh. Oh, it's got stuck. It jumped up to 0.2 and something got stuck. I think I found it. Yeah, I found it. Okay. The top. Now 0.7. No, 0.7, not 0.07. Okay. Yep. I was too slow. Yeah, okay. It gets stuck on the top, so the magnetizing part is a little bit too iffy. Okay, crap. Lost my marbles! No. Okay, I dropped 2. That's 2, 3. But it still worked. So it gets stuck because this part here is just clicking on this. That's why it jumped up, because like I'm touching it, I'm moving it, so this needs to be a little bit lower, so maybe the marble works, so I need to retest this part. And this part gets stuck, and that one gets stuck. So it bumps and gets stuck. Yeah. But holy crap. It's really cool, really cool, really cool. It's like just having fun. So I thought this was 0.1 amps. And the motor goes pretty slow. The whole system slows really down. But it's still able to chuck through. So in this height, I will need to count the marbles again. I forgot the number. Because 1, still my sugar, my mind is still derpy. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 marbles. And it works. I cannot do more because I need more height to go for more. Or I need to multi-split and do that all at the same time, which I'm not gonna do. But so, while running with all the plastic, it's 0.022. And yeah, so halfway, so there. Yeah, 0.1. This is so cool. This is so cool. That. Okay, so the 0.12, it's getting very close to that, but 0.31 not. So this is 0.11. I saw 0.111. And it jumps there a little bit. And the moment one marble out, it drops down again very fast. But this is for this height when you fill a stack on one side. So if you spread the marbles a little bit, that everything moves. I don't think you go to 13 marbles that fast, or you go higher, but then again, it's wobbly because there are no magnets construction holding it together, and I just need to fix up the parts here. But it's cool. Like, oh yeah, it's wobbly as hell, as you can see on the top. Like, but that's literally this construction, so that the legs holding it in place. So that's really the well, I'm gonna show it here. That's literally this small stump here holding it together, and that's just like doing that. There's no magnets involved there. The base has no magnets. This has no magnets, so I'm just pushing it in. It's like, holy crap, it's working. It's working. It's really cool. Okay, I'm gonna try to make a video about this. I want to do it downstairs, but I need to make a video now. Where is my good phone? I have my good phone somewhere here. Good phone over there. Okay, so how? Okay, a good video direction. So I'm gonna empty all this. Don't care. Okay, let's see. Yeah. So okay, let's this one in here. Let's put that focus in here. So you can actually see the things. Do that. Okay. So record. Nope, forgot something. Forgot to zoom out. But that was a good angle, I think. Nope. Lost the marble. Yes, and I'm gonna drop it on purpose. Okay. That was a good video, but I know the angle now. Okay, so... I think that's a good. That feels like a good video. So. Try to follow the marble in the dark. Then it pops up. Yeah, that's cool. A little bit of light flare, so I probably need to turn that off, but at the same time I don't have background lights, I only have front lights. But again, bloody awesome. Bloody fucking awesome. Okay, can we make this better by removing the lens flare in the back? And putting the light in a little bit different corner here. So we can do that. This is the part I still need to learn, of course. Okay, let's grab another light in the back. Can I do... if this one was standing here, then I could do a really cool angle, but let's see. Because this is good light. So, I'm gonna use the bloody magnets to actually reinforce it a bit. Make it stand like that. I mean, good enough. Yeah, this works. Now we have better light, so I can see the marble every sort of shadow band. Then I should get the warning as the streamer. I should get the warning. I don't see that. That's YouTube being YouTube. Stupid YouTube. Okay, let's clean up a little bit more. Having fun with this one. Yeah, let's put that one over there. Okay. Oh yeah, now we have way better lighting. I'm happy with that. Didn't roll in proper. But you just did. You just did, man. Yeah. Alright, so let's go. That was shaky. Damn it. Okay, every time it runs away, I lose my marble. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Heard the tongue. Yep, there it is. Found it. Okay. That zoom in needs to be better. Needs to be better. Okay. Let's find it out.
You are listening to 24/7 London Radio.
Cool. Okay, I'm happy with that video. How the fuck is this working? I made this. The fuck? I still don't know how I did it. But I understand how I did it, but at the same time, I don't know how I did it. How is this working? I don't know. I mean, the stacking is pretty decent. Yeah, if I drop this one, it gets better. Yeah. This is cool. This is just silly cool. It's silly, but it's cool. Holy crap. What the hell have I done? Oh, right. This one is a little bit too bright for you guys. Sorry. It's bloody cool. It's bloody cool. Wait, you're counting how many times you're screwed? Oh no. Oh, screw counting. Yeah, that's way better. That works. So, how many bumps can we take? Feels good. This is awesome. This is awesome. This is just cool. Fucking cool. Yeah! Damn! So it's. Let's move to the thing. Like, so I cannot go higher than this. Well, I can go one higher, but then we're literally just like this small distance from the camera. I can go one higher, and then my top camera is like, cannot go higher, because it's literally like. I have space for two more technically, and then like then you don't see jack shit. Give me a moment. Count. So the first one doesn't count. Because this one, the bottom one is always so the first one doesn't count because this one cannot. This one can get exit, so the third one gets exit. So that is one. But from the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We're now from the floor up 17 high. And -2, you can go. It can raise it by 14, by 15, because the bottom floor is the engine part. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, what do you need? Motor and 3 M4 set screws. That keeps the motor in place, because you do a set screw in this corner, and one here, and that keeps the motor wiggly. It can wiggle, but it stays put. I don't need plastic to secure the motor. The motor has a lot of freedom for hotness, and there's still a lot of plastic around it because the set screws, but the set screws go inside against these metal pieces here, and it locks in, which is really bloody awesome. So this is what you need, and then it technically works on 12 volts. I'm gonna build it for that. If you want to go slower, you can use one of those adapty thingies. So, where is it? Huh? Oh no, that's the Seed Studio. Where's the correct board? It's this. Yeah, so. Yeah, so 17 pieces high right now. So you can use, we'll unwrap it. Yeah. So you can go slower and use one of these boards, but I built it for 12 volts because then you just plug in 12 volts. So you don't need to control it. It just fucking goes. But if you want, you can add one of these. I don't think I'm gonna include it in the package. It's your own decision to do it. You don't need it. Or if there's safety security that I need to I will include it. But then everyone can pick their own. You 3D model your own because this is a 3D printing package. And if people want to buy it, I can include it. But I don't have to. So that saves a little bit of cost, saves a little bit in hassle. It just works on 12 volts. As long as you input 12 volts, you're good to go. If you go to 10, yeah, it works a little bit slower, but it still works. So yeah, I won't go to 5 volts because then it goes really slow. So 10, 12 volts would be fucking okay. So if you have 10 volt supply, don't think there is, that should work. 32 millimeters, so 17 times 32 millimeters. And we don't say metric, we say the good units. We don't have to say metric, fuck that. So that is around 55 centimeters. And then the top is a little bit halfway, so that is 65 from that small piece. But this part here is, yeah, so we're half a meter now. I need to print a lot more to actually make half a meter building because I have only built one time this up, and with 3 exits I'm gonna go a lot bigger. So one, I'm out of space here. With this system, it's gonna be really hard to actually make something workable on this table. So, or I need to move a camera downstairs, set up a computer there that I can actually live stream, and do all that, and use all the marble pieces I have right now. Yeah, let's go. Oh crap! What have I done? Oh, it's still fucking good. It's still cool. Like, it works. Bloody hell, it works. It works. That is cool. Yeah. Yeah, I don't have the mental energy to actually build it out right now. I want to, but I probably don't have the space here to actually make a cool track. Then I need to record that one, which I'm not gonna do. The next few tracks that I wanna build is downstairs. Because that table is completely open, I can move it around, I can turn it around, I can walk around with it and do more cool stuff. Still bloody cool. It's still cool. Cool. I have extended ideas about this, but first get the base prototype up and running, get it out, get it live, get it public before we're gonna add more shenanigans. Because while it's like I know I have a broken one somewhere. So yeah, so this is the top, but if this is a normal piece and it goes straight, what is preventing me from going in a small angle around it and going one left? So instead of straight up and then the next one, you can swirl it around the whole thing. So instead of just going straight up, it just goes a couple times this and then you do an exit on the other side. So you get straight pieces and hopefully corner pieces twirling up slowly. Would also be cool. I'm not gonna do it right now because that's not the base. That's a cool feature that you can swap out, print a different one, and it's just two pieces together that in a small angle. I need to nail that perfectly with the marble rolling, but oh, it's gonna be cool. And some new dropper things, but those are really technical, and in a way, I don't want to break the base system. It needs to stick in the base system, so the better the base system is, the more I can expand on it. Hopefully. Okay, I'm gonna check the print. So I soon have 9 more layers, but I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 more of these pieces. I'm getting 9 more elevator pieces. I have 6 more of these. So I can go from 17 to 23 very easily. Yeah, that. But like, I still have 6 more of these pieces. So I can print, after this print is done, and I think we're almost there, I can go 6 higher. Easily. Yeah. Oopsie. What have I done? Nothing, just having fun. Oh dear God. Yeah. 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 Oh, it will evolve. Like, I always, if you go to an event, you get so many new ideas and wacky ideas. Like, ooh, I didn't think about that one. That's cool. Because I can do a lot alone, but making the connections with you guys all in chat and seeing where it goes, and going to events where people are like, hey, why didn't you think about this one, or this one, or this one, or this one? I was like, ooh, keep going. All right, yeah, I can work with that. Or completely different ideas that someone wants to add something, like, but that sparks a whole new project. That is what a rep. That's what a rep festival is. At least for me, just creating the small steps, putting it down, putting it in, and see where it goes. Getting money out of it is harder, and I want to do it the correct way, so it takes some time. But doing all this, yeah, that's just cool. That is really cool. Oh, this is gonna be cool. We're already 17 high, and when that print is done, I'm gonna click them all in and see if it still works. Because the resistance probably adds. So if I add one more, I can see the power gauge going up. And then print a second motor, install it in the rack, and make one that goes 20 high, and make another one go 20 high. So we can go 40 high. Yeah, 40 high. Woo! Oh, that means you also need to go down, huh? Well, better start printing. Yeah, better start printing. No, totally not wrecking my brain about this. No. Oh, we can go. Oh man. If 23 still works with a couple less marbles, you can go higher. I think the weight part is not that much because it's literally this small piece, and this is very light because there is almost no infill in it. So the weight of this thing adds up, but it's the marbles. The bearing balls are the heaviest, and that's the problem. Like, if I have lighter marbles, but then they will fall out of the track insanely fast. The weight keeps them in place. I won't do that lower because that's the risk that I don't want to take. So the marbles add the most weight. I see it jump up by 0.03004. yeah. Hey, I'm gonna end the stream anyway, because I'm also done. I'm also getting very tired. We'll probably chat later, but yeah, the chat really sucks, man. Like that's annoying. YouTube, fix that shit. Not my problem. Anyway, thank you all for watching. See you next time, and maybe next time this elevator is bigger than me. I'm 180, so that's 3 times the elevator. I'm not gonna say that. Like, I don't think one engine can reach 180 centimeters, but 50 centimeters is fine. I think it's gonna jam around 90 centimeters, 1 meter maybe. Because if you add too many marbles, it's gonna get stuck, but at the same time, let's try. See you all next time.